What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about these new defensive takeover challenges added into NBA 2K25 MyTEAM and whether they are worth you guys grinding or not. Now, as we do dive into this thing, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button. I really do appreciate all of the recent support on the channel. So basically here, guys, if you complete 8 simple challenges, you will get a free legend badge. Now, it's a legend defensive badge pack, which I think it's important for us to take note of exactly what badges those could mean and then go from there. So if you look at like defensive badges, it's going to be one of these badges. So interior badges, you got brick wall, high flying denier, post lockdown paint patroller. As far as perimeter defense, you got pick dodger, on ball menace, off ball pest, interceptor, immovable enforcer, challenger, and glove. 0 bad badges. And I think that's important to note, right? You're not going to get a badge out of here that's layup mix master, that's post fade phenom, that's, you know, a versatile visionary. You're gonna get a good and useful badge, which I think makes these way more worth grinding. Now let's talk about it, okay? You gotta win 5 games by 10 points or more, okay? Easy enough to do. I've been playing a little breakout, easy enough to do. Get block in one, get 1 block and 1 steal with the player in a game, okay? 5 team blocks in a game, okay? 5 team steals in a game, okay? 30 blocks over multiple games, 20 steals over multiple games, 100 defensive rebounds over multiple games, 10 block steals, defensive rebounds over multiplayer games. Easy, right? As long as you play multiplayer a little bit here, the rest of these things are easy. Now, the team blocks is probably the hardest thing to get accomplished. And obviously, I think your best method to that is probably going to be domination. I'm going to try to do it in breakout, but your best method to that is probably domination. But honestly, these are challenges that you guys can get done in a couple of hours probably. And remember, as you're playing the game, you're going to get rewarded, right? You're going to get extra MT. You're going to get, you know, whether you're playing showdown, whatever it is, you're going to get rewarded for it. And at the end of it, you're getting a free legend badge, which I want you guys to realize, like, legend badges are important, guys. They're super valuable. Because, like, let's say you get legend on ball menace. Well, if you got Galaxy Opal Zach LaVine, you can stick it on him. You could wait to get, you know, a new card to stick it on him. You could put it on, you know, a new card that you get and try to sell them for extra. There's just a long list of things that you guys can look to get to do with everything, all of the legend badges. And remember, if you have a player with legend badges, they are more likely to sell for just slightly more. So that is just another thing that I do want you guys to at least know about, to make note of. And, you know, for myself, it's something that I always look for. Like when I go to buy a new player, I always look, okay, what legend badges do they have? Does that make them even better? Does that matter? You know, all of those types of things. But the way I see this is I'm going to just continue to go into breakout and grind these things out. You know, the multiplayer stats, obviously, I'll have to do elsewhere. But as I am hopping into a breakout game, this one's going to be clutch time. All right, awesome. So in clutch time, my main focus here is to try to get the blocks done. I think once I get the blocks challenges done, the steals is going to be way easier and online because of the way I play defense. People throw any pass against me. And so my mindset is once I get the blocks done, everything else will take care of itself. And like I've mentioned to you guys before, I mean, I play, I don't want to say a ton of breakout, but a decent amount of breakout. And as I'm playing breakout clutch time, I'm getting rewarded for a clutch time game. I'm getting up the breakout boards. I'm you know, getting a step closer towards completing the clutch time specific breakout stuff as well. So again, there's a lot of things that are getting done here. It's not just me grinding it to grind it. Again, there are a lot of things going on. Obviously, right there, got kind of close to getting a block right there with Giannis. I got Giannis and D-Rob out here. If you have Victor Wembanyama, he would probably be the best guy to use to get these blocks. But again, your main goal here is to just get blocks, right? Make it so they attack the rim. Try to get a block like that. Boom. 1 block down, 4 to go here if I want to get them all done. But the main thing is offensively shooting the ball relatively fast, relatively quickly as well. I'm putting Giannis on ball, hoping they take a crazy shot here. One that I can, you know, block. There's D-Rob. Got close to a block. Obviously didn't get it, but did get close to it. And again, we're just running on the other end, trying to get through this game or shoot the ball as quickly as possible to get as many defensive possessions as we can. Now, again, If you have Victor Wembanyama, it's going to be a lot easier than if you don't. But, you know, and even, you know, I think that AMI Victor Wembanyama or whatever, the free Victor Wembanyama we got should honestly be able to get you guys some blocks. Again, I don't know what his block rating is, but because he is 7'4", could be a decent guy to use to get these blocks. So don't think you need like the best team in the game, because you absolutely don't. You do need luck on your side, and honestly, you need a matchup that works as well. You need guys that do shoot those step backs. So like Bradley Beal here. I'm hoping he takes this step back jump shot here, and so I can end up getting a block. Or you want somebody that runs at the rim, takes floaters, stuff like that, so you guys can end up getting some easy blocks. But obviously for me right now, it's not going super well. I've only got one block in this game. But again, it's one of those things, one of those reasons that I'm like, well, if all else fails, hop into domination, right? Because in domination, you'll have 20 minutes to get the 5 blocks necessary to continue moving forward in that right direction. So again, I'm just hoping eventually I get that right breakout matchup, and so I can, you know, get easy blocks with Giannis. Yeah, you kind of got to get lucky, which is annoying, but, you know, I'm at 2 blocks. So, I mean, there's still 2 minutes left in this game, and so maybe I will be able to end up getting this thing done. But like I said, steals, I think in online game stuff like that is going to be relatively, I don't want to say easy, but a lot easier than blocks for me, right? Blocks in online games I don't think are nearly as easy as getting some steals. So that's kind of my main goal right now is once I do end up getting these 5 blocks needed to maybe hop into Showdown and work on those steals. And by the end of the, you know, couple of hours that I do play this game, maybe 1 to 2 hours, I'll have a free legend badge. Now again, what am I gonna do with the legend badge? Well, I don't know. I've got 9 million MT, right? So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with that legend badge. But if I do, you know, if I want to, I could, you know, buy a Galaxy Opal Victor Wembanyama, put it on him, you know, and go from there. So again, there's just so many different things that you can look to do with it. I'm just glad it's a defensive legend badge specifically, because like I mentioned to you guys, there are no bad defensive badges on the game, really. Like obviously there's some that are better than other ones, but there are no bad defensive badges. So you are almost guaranteed to get a solid legend badge, which I just think is so useful, right? I hate on it oftentimes, right? I've hated on this game for not giving us reasons to grind, right? Not giving us reasons to play the game. But I feel like today, we've got a reason to load up and play the game. You absolutely do. Grinding for this legend badge is super important. Whether you are, you know, whether you have a lot of MT, whether you don't. Like even for me and my No Money Spent squad series, this is something that's important, right? Because I might pick up a Michael Beasley. And if I could add this badge to him, that would be helpful. If I happen to go get Victor Wembanyama, which I probably won't, but if I did happen to go get Victor Wembanyama, I mean, that would be another thing that is somewhat important. Having, you know, an extra legend badge that I can ultimately give the card. So those are just the things that I obviously think about, I process as I do dive into this thing. And again, as I am playing Breakout, I'm getting rewarded in a massive way. So just kind of something for you guys to think about. If you don't have domination done, you can combine these challenges with domination. And if you don't have level 40, use your double XP boost. You're going to be moving and grooving today, right? Like just think about the legend badge as just like an extra thing that you are getting with this. And no, I didn't get 5 blocks in this game, but I did get the challenge that says get a steal and a block in a game. I got that challenge done. And again, you know, I'm trying to get these blocks, but blocks sometimes can be difficult, right? I've got 3 blocks. I mean, I'm somewhat close to getting this thing done, but blocks are just so difficult, in my opinion, to getting steals on this game. Getting steals are so much easier, especially in an online type of setting. So that's just kind of what to note today. New challenges, defensive specific, in which you guys can guarantee yourself a legend badge. And I'm telling you right now, badges are the most important thing on this game. There's a reason I'm able to compete with the pink diamonds of the past, and it's because they are so soup badge-wise. So, legend badges, so important for you guys. And like I mentioned, if you did go yesterday and grind out the Zach LaVine, there's a lot of defensive badges that this Zach LaVine could use. You know, I mean, he's got some of them, but, you know, I guess he's got a lot of them. But I'm telling you, like, if you could get on-ball menace on legend on Zach LaVine, same thing with Michael Beasley. Like, those are the things that are going to be super important. So, again, obviously, I'm going to slowly get some of these challenges done. Blocks are probably going to be the toughest thing to do, but once I get those blocks challenges done, Everything else is going to be so easy to finish up. And like I said, after it all, hop into Showdown, get a free legend badge. And there is no better words than getting a free legend badge. I absolutely love it. And for myself, you know, I'm just continuing to grind these things out. I don't know how many triple threat or clutch time games specifically I'm going to do, but I hope eventually I can get to the 75 wins for a free Hall of Fame badge. Like, again, it's nothing crazy, but those are the things that do make a difference in the long run. That is going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your guys' thoughts on it. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.